Hey everybody, welcome. How are you today? My name is Mr. Kevin, and today we're doing a craft time or a STEAM or STEM activity: science, technology, engineering, art, and music. So for our craft today, let's go over what you'll need. First of all, how is everyone today? I woke up and it was sunny and it was lovely. And then after a couple hours, it got gray. You know what I like to do when it's gray outside and raining? I like to be creative. You too? Yeah. So being creative always helps me. It gets me out of my head and it gets me active, doing something. So anytime you feel a little gray, I suggest doing say, a craft activity or something fun like that, doing some drawing, anything, making a little artwork. So that's exactly what we'll do today. So let's go over what we'll need for today's craft. So we'll need our trusty pair of scissors. We'll need a couple pieces of cardboard, some paper, construction paper, some white paper, the white paper there. Okay, we'll need some tape, pen or pencil. Okay, I got a couple of different colors of thread here. We'll need a push pin. All right, do you guys see that? That's a push pin there. All right, we'll need one of those, and then some toothpicks. Yeah, so borrow those from the kitchen, or if you're lucky enough you have your own, that's great. So what are we going to do today? Well, today we're going to make string art. Yeah. When I was growing up, this was a popular form of craft. A lot of people had them in their basements or in their living rooms. And what it was a piece of wood that was dark color. And usually they would put nails all over the wood in a pattern. And then people would take string and they would run the string all over it and make a really cool pattern. And it was usually a geometric pattern with lots of shapes in it. And so that's what I was thinking about doing today. But I was trying to think, how do we do this with stuff that we have at home? So I got to thinking, instead of using wood, we're going to use cardboard. Okay, so I suggest the corrugated cardboard, the stuff that's a little thicker. Okay, and then I found that after testing that 3 was a good layer because we're going to be pushing the pins and the toothpicks into this. So now this craft, there's going to be a couple of different steps, so you might not be able to finish it today. I know, that's disappointing, but don't worry. Just follow the steps and you'll be able to make it and glue it up and let it dry. Just take your time. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the glue and we're going to glue these 3 together. Okay, and then we're going to be using a black piece of paper and we're going to glue that to the top. And then we're going to take this whole thing after we've glued it, okay, and we're going to put it off to the side. We're going to put some books on top of it and let that dry for a couple hours, okay, until it's completely dry. And then you'll have something like this. Okay, I made this one in advance. Okay, now if the color threads that you have, okay, are on the lighter side, so these are light colors, I'm going to use black. But let's say you only have dark colored thread. That's okay. What you're going to do is instead of putting black on here, you're going to put a lighter color, something that's opposite of the threads that you're using. Great. So now we have, this is our base. Okay. And then we're going to take the white piece of paper and we're going to cut it out to match, okay, our base. See that? Yeah. And then we're going to draw a picture on that. Any type of picture you want. I suggest being a little creative, but also keeping it a little simple because we're going to make it with dots and thread. So we don't want something too complicated. So maybe one house or maybe a flower. Or if you feel like being really creative, you can just draw a couple of shapes and then we can mix everything together when we're doing the string. You ready to start? Yeah, me too. Great. So I did a drawing already of a flower. You guys see that? Yeah. So that's what I'm going to do. So after you draw your drawing, you're going to put it on top of the paper, and then we're just going to tape it on there. Okay. Okay. So after we tape it on there, okay, then we're just going to take the push pin and we're going to make dots. Okay, we're going to push all the way through. So for example, just all the way in, just like that. You see that? There you go. So we're going to just go all through the dots. All right. And if you're having any difficulty with this, please ask a parent to give you a hand. And remember, when we're doing crafts with Mr. Kevin, there's no mistakes. Just have fun. All right, so I'm almost done here putting the holes in for the flower. And then I'm going to do this part here. And when you're making the holes, just don't go too close to the edge. You just want to move in a little bit. All right. So I think I have all the holes poked. All right. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's a little difficult to see, but there's holes all in the black paper. All right. Well, now I'm just going to take some toothpicks and we're just going to break off just a little bit of it. Just about that much. Okay. What is that? About 3/4 of an inch. All right. And then we're just going to break that off like that. Then we're going to pat them down a little bit and get the nice and flat on the top. Okay. And I've already done a bunch of these. So I'm ready to start. You can throw those away. And then let's start by putting the toothpicks in. Okay. All right. And just push them in evenly. I tried to make all the toothpicks the same size, but if they're not the same size, no big deal. All right. Okay. Almost done with the green part of the flower. So let's just do that. All right. Now the fun thing with this is you can follow the lines or you can just put the thread wherever you want. If you want to go one line of thread or back and forth over and over and over, there's no wrong answer. All right, so I've done that part there, if you can see. All right, I'm going to get my green string here. Okay, and I'm going to wrap it a couple of times around the bottom. One here, 1, 2. Okay. Okay, just wrap it around. I'm just wrapping it around each part of the toothpick. Okay. I know that you're sitting here watching me, but it'll be worth it. Don't worry. Okay, sometimes it's easier to make a little loop first and then go over it. There we go. Okay, loop around and then loop back. It's nice to do just one color at a time. That way we're not getting in our own way. All right. And occasionally you might need to push down on the toothpicks. Okay, I'm just going to tape this for the time being, just so I can show you guys what I'm talking about. I don't know if you guys can see that. All right, you see how it turned out? We got a little bit of a, and then two leaves. And again, I've been practicing this a little bit, so please take your time and do your own thing. All right. So yeah, so then we could put the toothpicks in the rest of it, and then we could do the middle part and then the flower part. No problem. Okay, I'll do one more part of it, and then I will let you guys do it at home. Okay. Again, sometimes the simpler the design, the easier it'll be. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm going to start with this here. Let's do, how about a pink flower? That sounds good. All right. Okay, make a little loop. So you could start it off and you could always trim that up later. Okay, then do a little loop around and we're off. Okay, I'm just going to do one more thing here and then I will show you guys how mine's coming along. And then you guys can just finish this up at home. Okay, as you can see, all right, can you see that? Is that good? So yeah, I'm just going to continue on. I work this part here first, just to do some of the petals. And then I'll put the rest of the toothpicks in over here to finish off those petals. And then I got a flower. All right. All right. Well, you guys don't want to sit here and watch me do this. You want to do it yourself. But you have the basic idea. I can show you one that I did the other day. There you go. Look at that. Okay. This one was kind of a math one. I was illustrating what's called the golden mean and the spiral, which is often found in nature. So this is the pink is the spiral here. Okay. And then this is the yellow thread here is cut in 2/3 and 1/3, and then 2/3, 1/3, 2/3, 1/3, 2/3, 1/3, 2/3, 1/3. It's also called the Fibonacci sequence. It's really cool. Well, thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you have an opportunity, try this craft out, a little string art. It's a lot of fun and it'll relax you. And remember, there's no mistakes, just nice and easy and fun. Take your time and enjoy yourself. All right? And don't let the weather get you down. Have a great afternoon, and thank you for joining me for the STEAM or STEM craft today. And I'll be doing a kids craft tomorrow, all ages, at 4:30. And then we got Miss Amy doing her coloring and puzzle time, 6:30 on Thursday. And don't forget Mr. Kevin's story time, 10 o'clock on on Friday morning, 10 a.m. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Have a great day and good luck with your string art. I'll see you later.